Hello, myself Sunil R Nair, and here basically we are talking about one topic that is the World Bank basically is doing, telling that I am doing the investigation. Why basically that person basically is not getting the job? That basically is a case which is ongoing. In that basically in between basically he got the task basically that he have to collect the data basically of that carrot. Basically, carrot is just one example. Like this basically there are many, and this basically software also basically does not exist for that. Basically the bank, World Bank only basically can do this because that connects to the cost, because 5 crore people basically are going to come, and they are going to generate carrot energy data, that also basically at the leg side of the human body, that basically needs this many money basically, that basically only World Bank say that according to that money basically the things are going to prepare. So like this basically the World Bank basically can prepare the software basically, that how many data basically is required and how many the carrot is going to affect up to what. Like this basically one person told that basically, what do you mean by matrix? Matrix, so he told that basically matrix means the simple basically simple definition, the simple example basically he told that. From this example basically you can convert to definition. He told that from and to, that's a simple basically matrix, from and to, and the middle is the roadmap. Then he told that doesn't get it. Then he told that basically, for example, one mobile company or one basically the laptop company or one computer company told that basically got the one contract basically. You have to uh, touch that person's head or you have to touch your energy to that person's eye. Then you touch, then basically we will let you know what is the actually the task basically which we have to do. Then they told that, then basically they prepared the project management plan for that. Just see basically how dangerous it is. Basically it's connecting to the entire digital world, and the most dangerous basically thing basically here basically the laser equipments basically comes, then basically the laser missile also basically comes. This is actually missile basically you can say. Then he told that basically we need to find from and to. From means basically from laptop basically he might be trying to attract, trying to touch his eye, touch his head. So that basically is from. Two means his head and his eye. That is two. Then he told that basically how basically we can do this. So this was actually the project basically. For that basically the project manager told that basically how we can achieve this here. Because if you want to achieve one environment data also, then also basically we have to take 100 types of permission basically. Then this is basically illegal task basically. How we can achieve this? Then he told that basically we have got lots of money for that also. Basically. Then he told that then basically mostly it might be possible basically. Because government basically do anything for money basically. For that basically then they told that basically mostly we will do one thing. Where is that basically 2%? From basically we are sitting in this area basically. Assume that we are sitting in Mumbai city. Assume, just assume this. Then basically what is the two basically? Two is basically assume it's Vadodara city. Okay, so within India it is, yeah. So basically we just have to contact to one government only basically, that is central government. Then he told that yes, exactly basically, exactly. You are correct. Then basically he told that basically how much money they will ask basically. Then they told that basically what is the value of that blood cells basically of that particular person basically his body basically we are going to touch. So what is the blood cells value basically? For example, blood cell value basically, that means you want to say blood cells basically have some value basically. He told that exactly basically. Then he told that basically how basically you can say that. Then he told that basically Swami Narayan God basically. Swami Narayan blood cells basically you don't have the value basically. Then he told yeah basically that's it. Because from his energy basically lots of fruits has created, lots of buildings has prepared, lots of cities basically has prepared. From his so Swami Narayan God energy basically. Lots of fruits, vegetables has basically prepared. That's how basically people basically told that basically don't waste his food basically, eat the each and every food basically. That's how basically says that. Then basically They basically told that yes, basically you are correct. That's why basically people say that don't waste this, don't waste that, don't waste this, don't waste that. Like this basically people says. So like this basically he told that basically there is value of Swaminarayan God energy basically. Yes, basically he told that exactly basically you are correct. So Swaminarayan God data is up to what level value basically? Basically you can't collect, you can calculate the value of the Swaminarayan God blood cells and energy basically. If anybody will know that basically you are calculating the blood cells of Swaminarayan, then basically entire Gujarati Samaj will become one and basically say that who is that person basically. Then literally they will ask. But few people only basically might be knowing that Swaminarayan God basically is somewhere in the city, basically sitting basically, and he is basically eating some apple, dragon fruit, or basically he is eating some chiku. Iku. So like this basically he literally told that. Then he told that basically don't tell this again basically that what is the value of that particular Swaminarayan God basically. Then he told that but in this world basically Swaminarayan God is saying that that means some value might be there. Na? Then he told that basically yeah there might be some value. So World Bank told that basically we have the data of but currently basically it's not Swaminarayan. Currently the life basically is living he's not Swaminarayan. Then basically he told that basically exactly you are correct when basically he was Swami Narayan, that time basically nobody basically can calculate the value. But currently he is not Swami Narayan, but he have the body structure, each and every souls basically of Swami Narayan basically. Then he told that exactly basically you are correct basically. But once upon a time basically that body was of Swami Narayan. Then he told that correct. Basically. So then also basically he told that it's very difficult to calculate. Then he told that exactly you are correct. Then he basically told that basically like this basically World Bank basically have each and every blood cells ka cost basically. Then he told that basically this person basically is going his body basically his data basically cost this much. This basically told by World Bank. Like this basically he told that exactly you are correct, you are correct, you are correct. Exactly you are correct. Then basically that person basically the project management told that basically we can't calculate the cost also basically. He told that basically we are going to get this much money basically we but we can't say that basically this much is the amount is going to cost because we need to collect his data where he is staying what he is eating each and every data basically we want. Then basically they told that basically can we connect to some data science company basically. Then he told that yeah exactly basically. Then basically he told that basically who is the master of data science. Then he told this is the company basically. He's in Vadodara city, so basically found basically few data science company basically. You will basically easily will able to get that basically each and every which is that is data science company who basically keeps the data of each and every people of the Vadodara city. Then he told that okay basically I will just connect to the particular software company and try to find out basically what is the cost of sorry what is he basically eats what is he drinks basically how many at what time basically he sleeps what time basically he walk what time basically he go to walking what time basically he eats breakfast like this basically each and everything basically can be found like this basically he told that okay let me see basically if I can found this data or not. Then basically he told that basically instead of basically finding here and there basically then can we find one company basically that is the nuclear power company basically. Then he told that basically that will be very costly here if nuclear power company will tell that we will give this data then basically they will charge in crores of rupees that is a crores of dollar basically. Then they told that basically yeah because there is each and every software basically are getting handled by the USA and they basically charge in dollar only. So like this basically he told that basically yeah you are correct yeah. But there basically you will get the exact 100% accurate data basically. Why? Because they collect the energy data and according to the energy basically they decode the each and every things basically which he has done. For example, he basically was drinking this water, so they can basically exactly able to tell that basically at that this time basically he was drinking the water. At this time basically he was eating the water. Yeah, sorry, no, eating water basically can't be. He was eating the fruit. This time basically he was drinking the juice. This time basically he was sleeping. This time basically he basically woke up from the sleep. Then basically this time basically he done the brush. This time basically he has eaten the water. This time basically he has done the bathroom. This time basically he has done the puja of in temple basically. Like this basically he has done each and every activities, whatever activities basically he has done, that basically we can found from the nuclear power company. Then he told that basically, yeah, but that will cost too much. Yeah, that will cost more in crores basically. Crores, that also in dollar basically. Then basically what is the easiest way? Then he told that basically software companies are there, yeah. Software company keeps track basically of each and every thing basically. Then basically, they told that basically they are connected with the local power companies, and the local power company basically directly gives the data to each and every software company. So they give the data, and they basically gets they gives the data in the power format, and the software company, it's a software company, they can easily able to decode the data. Like this basically they told that basically they gets the data. Like this he told that basically, yeah, like this basically we can found the data. Then basically whatever the rest of stuff basically, we want to touch his body parts, right? We want to touch his eye. So for that basically we require what basically he is having in his hand, what basically dress he is having, for of which company basically is having the dress, what he is wearing, what pant basically is wearing, what underwear basically is wearing, what banyan he is wearing, what basically specs he is wearing, what laptop basically he is using, what a computer basically is using, what lamp basically is using, what speaker basically is using, what which type of data basically of the internet basically he is using, what mobile basically is using, which cap basically is he wearing, which helmet basically is wearing, what food basically is eating, what activities he is doing. Like this basically data basically can be find. Then the project manager basically asked this all question, and he basically connected to few power companies basically who are basically of India. Then they told that basically okay basically we can give you this data. Then basically they told that it will cost basically. Then they given some cost. Then they told that basically okay basically that's fine basically. This much. Then basically he told that basically yeah basically that's fine basically you given the data to us. Like this basically he found the each and every data. Then basically he told that basically we found the data, but that is just we got the data basically. But when he use this data, for example, when he wears this shirt, when basically he have this pant, when basically he wears the shoe, when he basically wears the slipper, when basically he eats the milk, when basically he drinks the tea, when basically he drinks the water, when basically he eats the fruits, when basically he eats the roti, when basically he eats the chapati, when basically he eats the outside food, when basically he goes to this particular location, when basically he basically rides the vehicle, when basically it sits in the computer, when basically what activity basically he does in night, what activity basically is doing in late night, what activity basically is doing in morning, what activity is doing in afternoon, what basically is wearing afternoon, what basically dress he is wearing in afternoon. Like this basically each and everything basically they got it from the power company, because power company, they basically can generate any energy basically. So they basically generated each and everything basically. Then they basically generated, now basically they require the roadmap of each and every data basically, because that person basically is in Mumbai, and one person is basically is in Vadodara city. So he told that basically what is the easiest way. Then he told that basically easiest way basically is accessing computer to computer. That is not easiest way. Then he told that no, basically computer to computer basically that might create war basically, because you are accessing some other party's computer. Then basically he told that basically we can do a sales basically, sales business. He told that what is sales? The sales means we can give some business to that particular laptop company or some computer company, and we will tell that basically we want to access that particular person's laptop. Then basically he can easily give the IP address also basically. Then he told that no basically, but computer accessing basically that requires the internet. Na? Yeah, basically. So he might be accessing some internet. That company also we will give you some business. So he calculated each and every data science project data. Then basically he told that basically this data also basically is must. So he given the this much business. From that basically calculated this is the cost. Then basically he told that to access his body parts basically we required some blood cells of the blood cells basically. We want to access his eye basically, right? So to access the eye basically, what are the blood cells and what are the foods basically we can connect basically. Then he told that basically we can have this all blood cells, but from blood cells basically connection basically it would be very dangerous basically, because if we attract with the blood cells, it might possible that other the blood cells might get effect. So for the other way is what basically he told that basically other way basically is whatever food basically he has eaten, that food basically, that from food basically we can access his body parts. Then he told that basically, is it possible that basically for we that basically we can do the R&D basically from with whatever foods basically is having. According to that, basically we can access his body eye part or not basically. Then he told that basically, okay, that would be fine, yeah. Let me basically calculate this and basically let me send the proposal plan to the to the person of the Mumbai basically, because he told that basically we want to access his body part. After that, basically he is going to tell that what actually he want to do. So like this, basically he told that basically, okay. This is the cost basically for just accessing his body parts, just for accessing his body parts. Rest of basically part he told that basically that we are going to do. Then he told that basically rest of part basically if you are going to do, then basically you are we have to modify the software. Then he told that okay, then we will let you know basically if extra thing basically is required or not. Then basically they told that basically okay. Then they told that basically we need the roadmap of the each and every what the for example he is using some Dell laptop, HP laptop, compact laptop. Then basically we require the Dell roadmap basically from the Mumbai to Vadodara city. Then he told that yeah, exactly basically you required for that basically can we connect to some internet service provider basically. Then he told that basically nobody is going to give you the data basically. Then basically he told that basically can we direct contact to the mobile provider basically. They also basically have the roadmap basically from Mumbai to Vadodara city. Then they thought that basically yeah basically that's fine because they are sending the SMS also. Like this basically we can have the data basically of the roadmap of the Vadodara to Mumbai to Vadodara. Like this, basically they told that basically yeah, basically we have the roadmap. For that, basically it is going to cost basically, right? Then basically yeah, basically it is going to cost. For that, basically if bank will track us, then basically we have to give something to bank also basically, because bank always keeps tracking basically the for which purpose basically this money is, for which purpose basically this money is, for which purpose this money is basically. Then basically they told that basically exactly you are correct, yeah. Then basically we have to do some we have to prepare some account, special account basically for that, so that basically we can transfer certain level of money to the certain group basically. Then he told that basically we have to give some business to the bank also. Like this basically he told that basically yeah, basically this is also one of the sales. So like this basically he told that okay. So like this we can contact his eye. So like this basically they contacted to his eye. So like this basically they told that okay. Then basically Mumbai people told that basically we have you basically touched his eye. How basically you can do the verification basically. Then basically they told that basically just touch his eye basically from through the laser basically whenever basically he's doing the work basically. Then they told that okay, that's fine basically. That's fine basically. We will do that. Then they basically told that basically yeah, basically we are touching his eye. Like this basically the thing basically connected. Then basically he told that basically if he's having some wearing some glass, then basically we have to contact to glass provider also basically. The glass group basically who is the glass. Then basically he told that basically for glass manufacturing basically there are many less people. So you can contact to industrial basically they basically are in the master into that basically. Then basically he told that basically whatever glass basically he is wearing, this is the basically material is. So he told that basically which type of this material basically is provided by which all industries. Then basically he told that basically these all are the industry area basically where this type of glass is getting prepared. Glass materials are basically getting prepared. Then he contacted that industry also. Then basically they basically got the data also of that particular glass also. Like this basically reason behind this was basically nobody is supposed to track this. That his eye basically we have touched. Like this basically he contacted each and every people, and then basically he given the proposal plan that this is basically the money which is going to cost. So like this, basically, he given the cost of the proposal of the project. This was basically one project. This is basically one project. He told that basically this is one project. Basically, like this, basically you are going to get cost this much, and this basically would be the our profit. Then basically he told that that's okay. Basically, then he basically sent the proposal, and then basically they sent the money also. Like this, basically got the project, and he created the project. And basically whenever he was accessing that laptop, basically they were basically connecting his eye from Mumbai. So like this, basically his eye was getting connected from Mumbai basically. So like this, basically they told that basically that's very dangerous. Yeah, that's very dangerous stuff. Basically, the digital world is doing. The digital world basically has reached up to this level. Basically, then he told that this is basically digital example. Basically, the best example of digital. Basically, that means you want to say that each and every banks basically they are paying money, paying this, paying that, basically collecting this much money. That means each and everything basically are their monies are basically connecting to body parts. Basically, you want to say. Then basically he told that exactly you are telling right that only. So each and every body parts are basically accessed by set of transactions. For example, one person told that basically I have purchased the shirt from t-shirt or shirt basically from that shop basically. So basically it's a digital world, right? He has paid the money from the digital. So like this, the banks basically got the information that he basically purchased from the shirt from this particular shop, and basically he told that basically they have you have the access of that particular body parts basically which can be accessed. Then he told that basically yeah, basically company had given us the approval basically, sorry, the authority basically that you can access his body parts basically. Then basically they told that literally basically this is basically the digital business here. Like this the digital business is ongoing. Then he told that exactly basically this is the way basically the digital world is getting created. That means you want to say that heart attack, then brain attack, brain tumor, then basically the each and every cancers basically gets basically these all are basically done like this. Then they told that basically blood cancer and each and every cancer basically are very old. That time basically technology was also not there. Then he told that basically yeah, exactly correct. But they were that time basically also like this the things was getting handled. Then he told that basically the brain cancer basically which that person basically has happened, that that is the city basically which is giving the medicine. Then one person told that basically that is the city basically which is giving the eye cancer medicine. That is the city basically which is giving stomach cancer medicine. That is the city basically which is giving the heart attack medicine. That is the city basically that is giving the hand pain medicine. That is the city basically which is giving the leg pain medicine. That is the city basically which is giving the sperm cancer medicine. That is the city basically which is giving the each and every body parts data basically. So like this basically each and every cities are basically created. Like this each and every cities are basically getting digitally connected to the body parts basically with the help of the retail shopkeepers. And if retail shopkeepers are not supporting the certain groups, then basically they are directly connecting to the companies. Like this the digital world basically has created. Like this the digital world basically has created. So later on basically in detail basically we are going to see the rest of the part.